See, cigars is more than just looking cool. This is our movement. This is our culture. This is our lifestyle. So I created a podcast where we can come talk about this passion. We're gonna talk about life. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna argue. But most importantly, we're gonna smoke good and drink good. Welcome to the Don's Den.
What's up, people? We are back in the Don's Den for episode 4. Now this one I've been waiting for a couple weeks. I think this one is going to be one of those ones, the guest I have is knowledgeable. So this episode is going to be full of education, full of cigar talk, great talk. And I'm pretty sure it ain't going to be sugar-coated because I done seen this guy in action. We are at Sanj Smoke Shop, located at 419 Broad Street in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And with us today, we have the owner, operator, cigar. I don't even know what to call him, man. You got to give me a title for you. We're sitting here with Sanj. What's up, Sanj?
Good. How you
Thanks
doing,
for having
brother?
us, man.
Just a hard worker. That's all.
That's
That's
it.
the title I deserve.
That's it. So upon coming in here, I got the team with me, and they just fascinated about the inventory you have. It's bananas. We'll get some of the footage later, but like, how do you before we even get into that, let's talk about you. How did your cigar journey start?
So I grew up in this industry, right? So when I was young, my family had 2 cigar shops in New Jersey.
Okay.
One was in this town called Wooden Indian Tobacco, and we had one in Elizabeth, New Jersey, from 60s, and that was called International Tobacco.
Okay.
So as me being an Indian, we never worked for anyone else. We always worked for family. So I don't know, somehow I got into cigar business side of it, and that's what I had to go to work, right? And so this field was never by my choice, right?
Okay.
It was by an accident. I started smoking cigars since I was 14 and a half. My first cigar I smoked was a Te Amo Cedro Deluxe. We took the cigar. I was in high school. I graduated out of Elmo Park Memorial High School. I played tennis for my school. We took a cigar back of the, after practice. We were hiding and we started smoking, and we got so sick that actually cops came looking for us because we were just all throwing up and everything. And then we got home and I got ass kicked like nobody's business, right? But, so my younger days, my career was very different, I was an assigned model for Benetton.
Wow.
And
Okay.
at a very young age, I got into high-end cars, speed cars, and I collected a lot of cars. I had a 9 antique Corvettes, I had a couple Ferraris, I had a Bentley.
Oh shit.
And 1969 Corvette. I just had it redone completely, and I took it out in Englishtown, and the engine blew up. I was doing 140 miles an hour.
Holy
So
shit.
on paper, I'm completely disabled,
Really?
but I refuse to take that title. So my left side basically is all artificial.
Wow.
So I have plates in my head. I have a rod that holds my skull together, goes here. So that's that. And then, I have purchased this building on my 19th birthday.
Okay. Oh yep,
This
I got that.
particular
Yep.
building. And I said, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I was always into cigars. So first, this SP1014, we manufactured out of Costa Rica in 1992.
Yep, I got that.
Right.
Yep. He's hitting all
So-
my notes. I'm just like, he's
so-
just going, man. I love it.
So then, we did not sell it to anyone else. And we had a cigar shop we opened up. 92, we had a little bit of everything, cigars, everything. And then 1997, we converted strictly into boutique cigars, right? So, as you see, like our past stuff, every major houses that come out with cigars, they have all launched the cigars here.
Right.
Another good thing that we do since 1992 is all our cigars are at MSRP, regardless of how hot the cigar is. So no one does that. We have 30% tax, we have 48% tax. So our cigars are, always at MSRP. So
Wow,
that's
always.
one of those things, and I do it for fun. So
That's pretty dope. Now, I noticed, because I did a little bit of my research on you, because I want to make sure I get it right and everything. Speaking about your shop, you have a thing with flavored cigars being smoked in your shop, correct?
We don't even sell it.
Wow. Why is that? Just like, is that not like a cigar smoker to you if they got a flavored one?
No, I mean, look, who am I to tell someone to, what to do, right? But
Right.
this is my shop, my rule. You don't like it, don't fucking come here. It's that simple. I mean, so, in all reality, what happens, right? You smoke that cigar. Somebody smokes any kind of flavor stuff. You going to taste that cigar, that flavor in that cigar.
Oh, it's coming over.
So it's coming over.
Yeah.
So to me, why would I have an experience? I mean, for me, I deal with a lot of connoisseurs.
Okay.
So if you notice something, we don't have any like regular everyday cigars that you see in a lot of places. We have a lot of mainly all high-end boutique cigars, right? So I don't want. It's my job as a business owner to make sure that I don't ruin your experience.
Okay.
And I don't want somebody to come in. Listen, if people smoke hookah, vape, whatever the fuck you want to do it. It's your business. But this is my business. So
Right.
if you can't smoke straight cigar, then you don't need to come here.
Hey, I like it.
You know?
I like it.
I'm a vegetarian. I don't go to steakhouse and demand fucking vegetarian dishes, right? So it's up to you. You have to understand that.
I do. I understand it and I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, and so this cigar, the SP1014, started in '92, right?
Yes.
But then at one point, 2007 or 8, you had stopped
late
making
2008, early 2009. What happened? I'm a quality guy. Your palate is not my responsibility, right? So if you look at any of our cigars, even gas station sushi, it's $5.50 a cigar. There is no hollow spots. We weigh all our cigars. We're doing something that no one has done in industry. The new cigar we're coming out, this is SP1014 India we're coming out, right?
Nice.
So we actually putting the weight according to the size.
Okay.
So none of our cigars, a lot of times people say, oh, this is stale. Because a well-made cigar should feel like a piece of pipe. But you could have a pin draw, right? Perfect, simple pin draw. You should have a perfect draw on it. And we weigh our cigars individually, every single cigar. So
Wow.
this is the box. That's the SP India box, right?
And this is something new that's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's nice right
yeah.
there.
So we were supposed to launch this last October, but we don't have any room. This is what you're looking at is about 45% empty.
Wow. Empty.
Empty.
Holy
This is
shit.
45% empty. So now if you notice something, what does it say? Salomon, 19.5 grams.
Yep.
So Churchill's gonna have same thing. Everything that now on we produce, we're actually gonna put a weight on it. Our job is to educate smokers. I don't care if you come here and buy a single cigar. You don't come here. It doesn't matter to me, right? My business is doing just fine by itself. So my job here, I always educate people. If you see our blogs, I've been over 4,000, 5,000 blogs and podcasts educating people. My thing is the same thing. So also we started something called Project. So we stopped in 2009. Reason we stopped, because the company that what I was looking for, my number one guarantee and my pride and joy is the construction of my product.
Okay.
Second, old tobacco. That cigar you're smoking, right? That's a Dominican Corojo Puro, right? That cigar, binder, wrapper, it's 5 years old. Filler and binder is 3 and 4 years old. And then we let it rest for a full 1 year. Right now, for the last 4.5, 5 months, I don't have any SP1014 Red Robusto in the stock.
Wow.
At the factory, we have millions, right? But the aging process, the date has not matured yet, so I would not
It's
release
not
it.
ready. Yep.
Same thing with our industry killer and RS88. We sold out so quick. The age is not mature yet. I'm not going to release it until 365 days resting period. It's met. So we do a lot of stuff old-fashioned way.
Well, and then it comes out the way you want the
Yeah.
shit to come out. So, you can't put nothing out that's not ready and you're not happy with.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, when I first found these cigars at another lounge, you got, Sam at Garden State. He told me to try one of these, and I looked at the band. I was like, quite naturally, because I didn't know shit, I'm like, is this some type of knockoff to
Yeah.
Cohiba? But then I found out that you got some type of ownership in the design.
So that registered trademark of Cohiba band, we own it.
Wow.
After us, General Cigars, they had the Red Dot Cohiba, so they used the name. So actually, it's documented in 1997. Cuba Tobacco SA took General Cigars to court over
Okay.
the name. So originally they had lost. Then they came after us. We went to Supreme Court and we won. That's why even today Cohiba could use that name. So they have the name register. I have the design. So I own a lot of Cuban trademarks and registered trademarks. So if you look at our original cigars, this face was added recently,
Okay.
right? But before, we're just like a regular Cohiba mark, and then where it says Cohiba, it said SP1014 red or SP1014 black.
Now, for them to use these dots and that the design of the band, is that a license that you provide to
No,
them?
they
or-
could use it because I only own it in U.S.
Oh,
They own it
okay.
outside of U.S.
Got you. Got
So
you.
even if you look at our SP that we make for Arab and European market, doesn't have the black and white checks.
Okay.
It only has just the black and yellow.
And you got a major European
Yeah.
business out there, a following, I should say.
Yeah. We do big business in Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Abidjan, Lebanon, you know.
Holy shit.
But for U.S. market until now, we only sold our cigars to 50 shops.
And they got to be truly
Yes.
mom and pop only, right?
Yes, yes. So, you know, this is something designed for brick and mortar guys, but now we got so much demand that this year we plan to open a few more accounts.
Okay.
Also, we urge all our retail partners to keep the prices. You're not allowed to price gouge on my stuff. So our price is another thing, is same price. This cigar, same price since 1992.
Holy shit. That's
We never
crazy.
raised the price. So a lot of people said, hey, how do you make money? Very simple. 92, right? Every time we sold $8 cigar, we made $3.50. Today, we sell $8 cigar, we're making 22 cents. Now, with the tariff and the new packaging, we just did convert this into 5-pack. We actually, every time we wholesale this cigar to a retail partner, we actually lose money. But I refuse to raise the prices.
You stick to your,
Yeah.
stick to your core values.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I also know that you're a big fan of the, I call it the old school, the OG method of the triple cap. I know you love
Yeah.
the triple cap.
It just, you know, triple cap to me, does it change anything in a cigar? Absolutely not.
Right.
What does that mean? It's somebody that took pride.
And took the love,
So
the
to
time
me,
and care. Yeah.
you know, when you see in our like RS88, which is $7 cigar, right? Industry Killer is $6 cigar. You're going to see triple cap on those cigars with the pigtail, right? So that's just for me. It's just extra step. So if you look at it traditionally, triple cap was only with Habanos,
Okay.
right? It was never with
Right.
any
That's
of the
where I knew
brands.
it from
Right.
first. Yeah.
Right. So we continue the old-fashioned, old tradition. And listen, I'm a old school guy. Even if you look at my choices of music, it's an old school.
I like that.
You know, so
I like old school, man. Damn, that's pretty good. So, and I was watching something, and I want you to explain it for my viewers about how your cigars are pure. That's why none of the coloring are the same. Versus when you buy these boxes from larger companies, every cigar is in uniform, talking about the color of the wrapper. Is a reason behind that, right?
so that is called English is called basically it's called painting.
Okay.
Right. So what happens is because, and again, you can't blame the manufacturer. You have to blame consumer.
Right.
For demanding such a perfection when nature is not perfect. So why are you demanding perfection, right?
That
So
makes
what they
sense.
do, if you look at any of our cigars, the colors don't match.
Okay.
So to an eye, to an uneducated person, uneducated smoker, like, oh, the cigars don't look right. But this is how it should be. Worse is the other guys, and a lot of guys do it in industry, right? So what happens with that is I have seen, now keep in mind, I've been doing this over 3 decades, right? So this is experience talking.
Okay.
So
Let's
it's
go.
not hearsay, he's not, you
I
know,
love it. Let's
they
have it.
said, she said, none of that shit. I have seen companies use Coca-Cola to darken their tobacco. I have companies seen coffee, red wine. I have seen, this is going to shock you, bleach to make the tobacco lighter.
What?
So, that's how you get uniform. Now, if you, and I give this is a simple, if you listen to any of my podcasts, you'll see the simple analysis. You take 2 bananas on a loom, right?
Okay.
You leave a couple days. They ripen. Even though it's from the 2 looms, how come they don't develop the same exact spot? Because Mother Nature never does anything. So no one asks that question to themselves and say, wait a minute, there's hundreds and thousands and millions of cigars made, but they all look identical.
Wow.
How do you achieve that?
That makes
Basically, you can't.
Coca-Cola.
So there is something added. Now, if you see a simple way to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could take a bunch of cigars, but I don't want to put anybody on a blast. That's not my business, right? So we're not going to mention any names, but 75-80% of the companies that use that kind of method,
Wow.
right? So if you ever look at any cigar, open a box, open 1 box, open 10 box, they all look identical.
That's crazy.
But you never thought of it, right?
And bleach, wouldn't that that's not good to smoke.
Well, they don't use it in that amount.
Right.
But it's dried out, so you won't even smell it. You won't even know, just to lighten the tobacco.
That's insane. I never
Right.
thought about that.
So that's a simple, common sense thing. Like, no one questions anything. So that's where it comes up. The other way to tell, smoke a cigar. Take any of my cigars, including gas station sushi. I want you to take that cigar, finish it in 4 days. Smoke a quarter today.
Okay.
Go back next time, same time next day. Leave it. Go back. That cigar is never going to change. Where I'm sure you guys have smoked cigars and you leave it for an hour, you go back to it. It's
I
like,
can't
what the
finish
fuck?
it. Yeah.
Right. That's the change. That's something.
That's a chemical reaction.
It's not. You're right. It's a chemical reaction to whatever they use. Either they use coffee, they use honey, they use red wine, Coca-Cola, whatever they use. That's what changes.
Wow.
You drink tea?
Sometimes.
Okay. So very simple. Tea. If you make, and this anybody that's your viewer want to learn, they could try it home.
Okay.
Right? Most people have tea bags in the house, correct?
Correct.
So take a mug, heat up the water, however you make a tea, get that tea. Take a paper and pencil, drink that quarter of it, right? Write it. You don't have to be an expert. Write what you're tasting.
Right.
Write it down. Let that quarter, after you drink quarter, leave it for 5 minutes. Drink the other quarter, and write the notes. By the third, you won't be able to drink that tea. What change? You put no milk in it, you put no sugar in it, you put nothing in it, no lemon, nothing. What change? The temperature of the water change, so the oils settle and they separate it. So now you're tasting something is concentrated, which is the tea oil. You ever gotten bottom of the cup of a tea when it's cold, like, what the fuck is bitter? And that's the same principle.
Holy shit. That's crazy. Damn, you full of knowledge. I love this right here. I want to talk about, where did I see this? Oh, so back to the shop. So we come into the shop. It's probably the biggest inventory I've ever seen. I didn't even get to see the rest of it yet. We're going to check it out later. Like, and you said you know where everything
Every
is.
single cigar is.
And you can just tell the person
Every single cigar.
wow.
This may look mess to you. That's an organized clutter. I know every single thing what's where.
Holy shit. That's amazing. And they told me that you don't do the humidification. Like, how do you keep the ones, because I guess you got some in the basement, garage. How do you keep everything fresh, ready to go?
What you think about that cigar?
It's phenomenal. I love this. I've smoked it before.
No, you think it's fresh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That cigar has never seen humidity.
That's what I'm saying. How the hell is that even?
So cigar changes. Problem with most people, humidity. First of all, if you ask a lot of smokers, what is humidity? You've been smoking for 5 years, right?
Right, correct.
What is the reason they apply humidity to a cigar?
From what I understand,
Yeah, well, I want you to-
to keep it fresh, keep it a certain, it don't dry out, get too hard, don't crack. You keep it right where it is, so it's always ready to smoke. That's what I've been taught.
Okay. How do you keep something fresh that's dead?
Damn.
What the holy?
Damn.
You could, if you have a bouquet of flowers, you put it in the water a couple of days, they still die, right?
Correct. Yep. Yep.
So the only way to keep it, it has to be on his own plant, correct?
Correct.
So the reason humidity was applied to cigars back in the day, they didn't have today's know-how, right? Everything you could improve by time, and they done a great job, phenomenal job, right?
Okay.
Improving quality of how they roll. So back in the day, if you look at the cigars, they were soft. So when people smoke it, because there is no filter, you will get heat in your mouth. So some jerk off somewhere in buttfuck America or somewhere came out and say, hey, if he put 73% humidity, cigar won't go out, and it won't heat up. It won't transfer heat into your mouth. That was the reason humidity was solely. This is again everything I'm saying is my experience and my opinions
Right.
only. Whatever you believe, that's on you.
Right.
But so I none of my stuff. I have $3-4 million worth of cigars downstairs. You saw it.
Absolutely.
There is no humidification device.
Wow.
Crazy inventory.
That's crazy. Like now, I'm like about to go home and unplug my humidor and just let the cigar sit in there.
But a lot of people who follow us and do it, none of them own humidors now.
Really?
I don't own two things as far as cigar business concerned: cutter and torch lighter or humidification.
So you like what with the split with the cedar spill or
No, cedar spill, you're contaminating cigars.
this is not what?
Cedar spill is a made of fancy shit. What is the purpose of you smoking? You ever see people do review and say, "Oh, I get this and I get that."
The note, yeah. I
You
hate
get
that.
all that,
I never taste none of that
but
shit.
that's because I guarantee you don't retro.
No, I don't.
So you're wasting time, you're wasting cigars, you're wasting money. If you don't retro, you cannot tell me anything about cigar, the notes you're getting, the bouquet. So that's the issue with a lot of smokers, a lot of stuff. They puffing. Puffing, you're getting absolutely nothing. But if you retro, this cigar will give you rose petal, nutmeg, right? As you change, as you smoke, transition. This cigar transitions 3 to 4 times. So if you can't retro, if you don't retro,
I tried it. I mean, I can do it. I just don't do it all the time.
but you're defeating the whole purpose.
Right.
Right? So if you don't retro, you waste, most importantly, your time smoking that cigar. Second, you wasted a good cigar. All cigars are good cigar for somebody.
Right.
Right? So you wasted a good cigar. And third, money. Money's not important. You can make it anytime.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So if you don't retro cigars, you are telling me nothing.
So what do you prefer to light them with? Like a Bic lighter? Or?
Yeah, I always, you see a lot of my guys, you see, I rather see people use a 50 cents crackhead lighter, soft flame lighter, than using $100 torch lighter. So what happens, and we're gonna prove it, right?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah. Okay. So now, let me have your hand.
All right.
This is what I want you to do.
Just my hand or with the
No,
cigar?
put the cigar down.
Okay.
Right? You see this lighter? Light it. Look at my hand. Right?
All right.
Do
Yep.
that. Nothing, right?
Right.
Okay. Here.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Yeah, that shit
Well,
about to
hold
flame on.
Hold on. You could feel it that high. Feel
Right.
that.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now, your skin is live. This is dead. What do you think it's doing to the cigar with this fucking thing? And then you
Destroying
got
it.
jerk off.
It's destroying it.
Yeah, he's charting the cigar. Then you got jerk off, 3 flame, 4 flame. Like, you killing the fucking product before.
I guess I was one of
But
them.
before it's like, you know,
Guilty.
yeah, but many people. So when you do cedar, you got that cedar smell inside your cigar. You just fucked up the whole palate. But in your case, it wouldn't matter because you're on retro,
Right.
right? So if you retro, every third puff, average guy should retro. I retro basically every puff
Okay. Okay.
because to me, I want that flavor. So your skin is live, tobacco's dead. If you can tolerate that 4 inches high, what do you think is happening to
You're
this cigar?
destroying everything.
You killed it.
Everything.
You killed the oils on it. So if you look at a lot of times on a ring, you see an oil.
Right. Yes.
Those are natural oils coming out. Now, when you have humidity, you suppress that oil. Cigar, once you light it, shouldn't go out if you're puffing on a normal manner.
Right.
Right? But another thing, a lot of people say, oh, cigar was very dry, so it unraveled on me, right?
Yes, I
It's
heard
the
that.
other way around.
It was too moist.
It's over humidified. What happens to your hand in the winter? Contracts. Summer expands.
Yeah.
So, you have a favorite food? What's one food that you could every day? That you could eat every day?
It's gonna sound funny.
Don't mind.
Macaroni and cheese,
Okay.
fried chicken.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So hold on, that's okay. Right? Macaroni and cheese every day.
Mm-hmm.
Problem with that is your mother, grandmother could make the best macaroni and cheese, right?
Correct.
But you sit down to eat. But there time's gonna come, your grandma could put a big pot, right? But there's time gonna come, what are you gonna say? Hey, I can't eat this
I
today,
had
I'm
enough.
done.
Yeah.
So you have a signal from your brain, stomach to your brain, so you had enough. This cigar don't have that brain. So more moisture you apply, it keeps on absorbing.
Wow.
So now what happens? You take a fucking lighter,
A
three
torch.
torch,
Yeah.
combustion takes place.
You're heating it up. It expands.
You're heating it up and it expands, and that's when it unravels. So anything that you see cold, it's very good for the cigar. We
Okay.
actually freeze all our cigars before we even ship it here, right? Heat is the problem. You have ample. So problem comes in cigars and cigar keeping. Like you go in my base. Hey, Patty.
This is deep. Learning a lot today. About to change the game when I get back home.
What is that?
That's probably my kids or somebody
Patty.
blowing me up.
Can you know, when you go downstairs, on the third shelf, there is a bundle of old SPs. You know, the black shelf? There's a bundle of old SPs. Grab that.
So this is basically when people buy these type of lighters, it's good for the company because they know you don't know it's a money
look,
grab for them.
You know, look, it's my thing is this,
It looks
right?
cool, some shit.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot, I don't tell anybody what to do, how to, I know when to do it. All I could do is teach you with my experience. If you take that and run with it, you're going to see. I want you to try it, you know, all three of you. Try it on your own time. Get your two favorite cigar. Light one with the same torch that you're lighting, and light one with the soft flame. Doesn't have to be expensive soft flame. And you're going to see the first two puffs, you're going to see the significant change in the flavor.
Wow. So, and you said you don't use a cutter, so what do you, you
I
just
just
tear
bite it or
you
punch
just
it. Yeah,
punch it.
I bite it. You know, I just use my nails.
Is it a reason why you don't believe in cutting it, or
No, just that's how I got.
just
you know,
how you were used to doing?
I've been doing it so long. That's how the old timers taught me.
Okay.
Back in the day, we didn't have cutters and stuff.
Right. You just
Right. This is
bite
all
the shit
last
off.
25 years.
Yep.
Hey, Stan. Yeah.
What's up, Stan? Come in. How you doing, man? That's
So-
deep.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that you do it. I mean, you know, people gonna show the guy's telling me not to use a torch, but he's using the torch. But to me, it doesn't matter. I already know what I'm smoking.
Right. Wow. That's a lot of information right here. You just changed the game. I spend so much money on lighters and humidors and
Well, you know, I always tell people, if you taking smoking seriously, invest it in a good lighter, like DuPont or LA Blue. You know?
DuPont, they're all soft flames?
Yeah.
Okay.
So invest something in that. It's lasts your lifetime, and that's all there is to it. You need a lighter, not 1,000 lighters. You have to buy a lot of inexpensive lighters, so many of them, because 6-8 months, shit's not working.
Right. It's empty and
Right.
breaks and shit like that. Wow.
I have DuPonts. I use my dad's DuPonts. That's from 60s.
Still going strong.
One strike, never failed me.
Wow. Shit.
Blowing my
Hey,
head,
yo,
bro.
what's that emoji? Poof. I'm like, holy shit. So how many cigars do you think you smoke a day? Like, did you ever?
Depends on the day. If I'm here, like normal days, by 12 to 13. If I'm at the factory, no counting.
Wow. How is the factory? You go out there often and visit?
Yeah, all
it?
the time, yeah.
Wow. That's got to
So-
be a sight to see too.
All our stuff, everything that we make, this is most people don't know. Our stuff is proprietary blends. Worse is you see a lot of these companies, new guys come out, you know, they go on vacation to DR and come back as a brand owners. Those are not proprietary blend. I could give you all the tobacco of my cigars. You'll never be able to remake that cigar.
Wow.
Yeah. Now
Wow.
this cigar,
Y'all in for a treat this episode, man. This is crazy. I never seen nothing like it.
this cigar is from 2004,
2004. Wow.
right? No yellow shallow, just a slight tint, right? Feel that cigar. You think if you go into somebody's shop, you see a cigar like that, your reaction is like, cigar's dry, cigar's too tight.
Yeah.
This is how cigars should be made.
Wow.
If the cigar has any kind of give and sponge, pull on it. You have any restriction on the draw?
No, clear
There you
right
go.
all the way through.
There you go.
Wow.
That's how cigars should be made.
Wow. Okay. Hey,
Cigar-
I learned something
cigar
today. I'm gonna take
shouldn't
that
have-
home with me.
Now that cigar has never seen humidity.
Wow. And it's perfect. That was a perfect draw.
But I want you to put that down like that.
And that was in the basement, you said,
Yeah.
right? That was in the basement.
Like that.
What you guys see the basement?
Turn cigar all the way slowly. There you go. There you go. You have any issues with draw?
None.
I guarantee you that cigar, look at the back, you didn't even cut it.
Nope. You just
Just
sliced it.
just tiny little slit.
Wow. And it's smooth draws, no tightness. I don't have to
Nothing.
use
You're not
one of those
supposed to
draw
have it.
correctors
You
and
don't-
shit.
The time comes that you have to use a draw corrector, throw the fucking cigar out. If you own a draw poker, whatever the fuck they call it, you don't need to smoke that cigar.
Because it's already fucked up before
It's
I even
fucked
got
up.
it.
There's nothing you can do.
Wow.
Hey,
What's up, man? How you doing? That's crazy. Learned a lot today. Wow. So you also do a lot, because I'm a veteran, and I know you do a lot of things with the veterans and first responders, and
Yeah.
you ship to the military
Sure.
guys, stuff like that.
yeah. So we actually, since '92, before we started internet 3 years ago, I was always against it. My belief was, if you can't come here and spend your money here, I don't need your money. That was my mentality, right? But then COVID taught us a lot of stuff. So we had no choice. So actually January 15th was our 3-year anniversary online. So prior to that, we'd never done online business, right? So, but before Memorial Day, Veterans Day, we gave all our veterans and first responders 2 free cigars.
Wow, that's awesome.
And not just cheap. We would do, like, 1 year we did a Davidoff anniversary #1 and a Perdomo. Whatever we had, we felt that day, we do it. So now we did. So to get this veteran site, I was working on it almost five and a half, 6 years it took us, with rules, regulations, and everything, to get it done. So if you're a first responder or veteran, you pay exactly what we pay. We don't make money on veterans. Yeah, you could cut it more.
No, I'm gonna cut up. I'm just gonna heat it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all.
I don't know.
Yep, got it.
Right? So, no, there you go. So, it's called veterancigar.com. And once you go there, you order what you order. And then at the end, it totals out and you see everything. So, we only do cost plus New Jersey 30% federal excise tax and a 6.5%. If you're outside of New Jersey, we don't collect that 6.5%.
Wow. And I also read that you had some of your, I don't know if they were your first cigars, but back then with some troops in front of the
Yeah.
Saddam's palace, right?
Yeah, that's cigars. So back in the day, I used to support our troops, like I still do, but I'm
Right.
saying we didn't have cigars for warrior. We didn't have anything, right? So we used to send them. So the #1 demand was toilet paper, alcohol, and cigars. So we used to
Yep.
manufacture cigars. We have pictures from There's a Storm that happened in 2093. So We used to send boxes and boxes of cigars. Alcohol, we used to buy the Listerine, cut the plastic seal on it, repack it, replace it with Bacardi. And that's how
like
we used
it.
to send it.
I like
I
that.
grew up in Elmo Park, so we had one of the largest toilet paper makers in Elmo Park. The kids and I, we all grew up together. So I said, hey, we want to do it. The company was called Markel Paper.
Okay. Okay.
So Markel Paper, a couple of years ago, they had a huge fire. But if you lived in Elmo Park, Patterson, surrounding area, all the homes, everybody worked at one time or another at that factory.
wow.
So it was like a one big factory that raised a lot of families.
The whole
there.
town, yeah.
Whole towns, Fairlawn, Elmo Park. We used to call them, and they're like, "Yeah, come get pallets and pallets." So we used to ship a lot of tobacco, cigars, alcohol, and toilet paper.
That's awesome.
That was the
man.
number one demand for them.
That's fucking awesome. So, all right, shifting gears real quick. How do you feel about when a guy comes out with a cigar and it's a celebrity, but it's really just him putting a name on it or his face to it when they really don't know too much about cigars versus somebody like you that's been running this shit forever?
So I just made a cigar for actor Martin Cove. You know
Okay.
who that is?
I heard that
The
name
guy
before.
from Cobra Kai, Karate
Yes.
Kid, the sensei.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
So it's right there. It's called Prodigal Son.
Okay.
Right? So when he called me to do it, I says, do you want to make a celebrity cigar or you want to make a common man cigar? And he's like, what does that mean? I said, celebrity cigars, you could put shit and price it 35, 40 bucks because you're celebrity, but you're not selling anything. And if that's the route you want to go, find someone else. I can't do it. So we made Prodigal Son. It's probably one of the best cigar you ever smoke. MSRP is $14.
Wow.
And it's a hit. The cigar, everyone loves it. There has never been anything negative about it, and that's that. So I mean, celebrity stuff. Look, this is America, right? Do what you think is best for you. Me, I don't really care what somebody else does.
Okay.
You never ever hear me talk about any other shop, talk about any brands. I don't care. You do what you do. But I always tell people, if you're trying to understand me, it's not gonna happen.
You're loyal to your values.
Yeah, that's it.
That's amazing. Wow. I think you were working on, I don't know if you finished it or not. You had a documentary at one point you were working on?
Yeah, well, that was good. The title was called
Project Kill
Bus-
the Industry, right?
No,
Was it-
that's a cigar project we did.
Okay.
The documentary I was working, it's done already, but I'm not gonna release it.
Okay.
We got a lot of manufacturers don't want me to release it, right? So the documentary is called Business of Liars and Con.
Wow. Well, that explains it all.
Yeah. So, not gonna do it. So the project It Killed the Industry started. So anything on the Kill the Industry project, everything has to be around $7. So the reason we did a gas station. So originally we had a cigar called Section 8. Right? It was $3.50.
Wow.
The most expensive cigar. Robusto was $3. Toro was $3.25, and Churchill was $3.50. One of the best cigars, right? Soon as we it used to come in simple crates, and if you get 1,000 crates, 100 cigars to a crate, day and a half gone.
Wow.
So we had that long run, and then we stopped making cigars and stuff. And then we came back, and then we started something called Project Kill the Industry. We don't want to hurt anyone, but we just want to make a point that what 95% of the people, manufacturers, are telling you, and they charging you the way they charging you is bullshit.
They're getting
So
over.
if you look at it, then that's okay. If you look at like most expensive sized, people say Salomon, right? So they say, oh, it's expensive, $25, $30 because it's hard to roll. I say, look, it's an answer to this, smoking world that I'm going to make the cheapest cigar. And probably the construction wise, the best cigar outside, in the market. And we priced it at $5.50.
Wow.
Retail.
Holy shit. That's why they
There's
don't want you to
Habano
put it
Maduro.
out.
There's Habano Maduro and Connecticut in it.
Wow.
So Section 8 was same concept. Then we made Industry Killer. The cigar itself is called Industry
I
Killer.
love that cigar, by the
Right?
way.
So if you look at a lot of independent review guys, it's rated number one.
I love it. The first
know?
time I had it, I was like,
So-
holy shit.
Cigar smokers like that, they don't smoke stuff like that because they feel a lot of people experience here. I smoke gas station sushi lanceros, ass is this big, and they're like, hey, that smells good, this and that. When you tell them it's $5.50, they don't want it
They think it's shit.
because mind, hey, how could something be good for $5.50? But to me, I don't force it. That's your loss, you know.
I love that. I love the Industry Killer. I haven't had the gas station sushi, but that name alone is crazy. How did that happen?
So gas station sushi. This is gas.
Look, he really knows where everything's at. No label, just go pull out. Boom, boom, boom.
this
Just
is-
pull out shit.
This is gas station.
This the sushi right here.
Salomon. Right?
Solomon, look at that, man. That looks beautiful.
If you look at the color, nothing matches. See it?
Nope, no uniformity in the
Right.
color. Yep,
Look at the construction, firm throughout,
firm to the touch, top to bottom. No
Right.
soft spots.
nothing. So this is $5.50
Wow.
retail. Now another thing that we do, industry gas station sushi, Industry Killer, RS88, SP Red, SP Black, Charisma, Silver, Antra, or even other people's private label we made. You could light them up all side by side, and they all taste different. Majority of the cigar companies that you see, once you smoke quarter of it, everything else seems to be like same thing.
Right.
We don't have that because every single cigar is a proprietary cigar. We sit there, and we blend it.
You put love into it. You
Yeah.
care about the shit. You make
Each
sure it's
cigar
perfect.
each cigar costs, takes about 2.5, 3 years. I have 90 some cigars already. I could come out with it tomorrow. Blends are ready.
Wow. This is amazing, man. This is awesome. And that name, how did that name happen?
So, you know,
Like
we
you
did-
don't think of name like gas station sushi. Like
yeah,
what?
So we thought of it. So we came up with this cigar. I wanted to make something inexpensive. So I said, how do we tackle this? So I made the cigar. We couldn't think of the name. So one day, Angel, myself, and one of our friends, we were traveling. I'm addicted to water. Anywhere you see, I have water around me. I need water,
Okay.
right? So we didn't have water in our car. So we pulled up to, gas station. There were those little shops in the
Yeah.
back.
Little food,
So I
hot
said,
dogs
pull
and
up.
shit.
Yeah, I said, pull up in a gas station. I need to get a bottle of water. So as I'm walking in, on the door, it says, sushi available here. So I didn't think none of it. Here, put that down. I didn't think none of it, right? I said, I come back in a car. And I thought, like, sushi is a expensive food. And I said, why would they sell it at gas station? You could cut that more if you want. That's a salmon. So just a bite on it. Right? So they're like, no, they sell gas station sushi. I said, so you know what? Makes sense because sushi is expensive and it's available at gas station. Quality might be different. So I said, you know what? I asked Angel, Angel, repeat. Now we're coming back. I said, Angel, repeat gas station sushi 10 times. And they all know me to ask dumb, weird questions, do weird shit. So they didn't think none of it. They're like, gas station sushi. So the girl who was in the back, I asked her, I said, say that 10 times. I said, what do you think? And she goes, so I said, we got a name for the cigar.
It's stuck.
And she says, what do you mean? I said, you see what you're smoking? She goes, yeah, the new blend. I said, yeah, that's a gas station sushi. And that's how the name was born.
That's probably the one. That's probably the one of the best cigar names I probably heard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the Section 8 was actually named one of my close friend, Carlton. He's got a very dry sense of humor.
Okay.
So when we first made that cigar, right? He said, what are you going to name it? No, he said, how much you gonna sell it for? I said around $3, $3.25, $3.50. He goes, fuck it, call it Section 8. I said, there you go, Section 8 it is. Right? But the problem came there. He's a serviceman. So Section 8 supposed to mean like you're crazy.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be like it's crazy price. But then I didn't realize there's a Section 8 for less fortunate people.
Right.
So then it just worked out all around it. And, it became people call up, hey, you got Section 8? And I'm like, what? So name to me, listen, I do things fun and have a good time doing it.
Do you have a special technique for retro hailing? Is it a certain way? Because
No.
I've seen people, like when I do it, I get a little bit of smoke.
That's all you need.
I've seen people that look like a bull with the
But you
fucking-
don't want it. You actually destroying it. See, this is how you retro, right?
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
all you need.
That's all you need. In top of your uvula, you're gonna taste the notes,
Okay.
sweetness. Whatever cigar is designed, you're gonna see it that way.
So when you see him blow out the whole fucking
that's
train
not
smoke,
meaning nothing.
is,
Nothing.
is this show?
Nothing. Just a show. Means nothing.
Wow, this is amazing.
You watch any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just did it too.
You like, yeah.
Give me a little
Yeah.
woo.
Yeah. But you're
It felt like
experiencing
it went in my
everything
eye,
though.
right?
Taste the difference though. I do,
Yeah. Give you a quick
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
I just did
Not
it.
even high. It just opens up the
opens up,
palate,
yeah,
opens up
yeah.
the flavor, opens up the notes. So that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I'll be doing this shit all the time now. Retro hailing.
Mm-hmm.
Your slogan, do good.
Yeah.
I like it. Plain and simple.
Yeah. That's my life
That's
every
what
day.
you live by.
That's every day. We
Wow.
feed homeless people every day.
Oh,
We
shit,
give them
yeah.
everything here. 2 weeks ago, right before I took a trip, we have a homeless guy. Saw him walking 3 weeks ago. I went out and bought him brand new pair of sneakers. Somebody stole it at the shelter.
Yeah.
So it was snowing. I seen him with slippers on. I had a brand new shoes. Thank God. My daughter bought me Uggs. I hate that fucking thing. So first day she made me put it on. I said, here, you could use it more than me. So I give it to him.
He said I hate 'em.
Wow, this has been a hell of an episode right here. I love it. Anything y'all I missed? Y'all want to ask him anything before we?
The
I mean,
logo. Your logo.
Oh, the logo. Yeah, what is the
Shirt,
logo?
noticing
Yeah.
how'd you come up with that?
So I'm an art collector.
Okay.
So we have artists, friend of mine. I have a lot of artist friends. And one day we sat. So if you notice, everything is done around the dot. Red dot.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I was young, my mom used to wear dot. And I would just tease her and take it and run. Last time I was in India, I took it and ran. I came back here, I got a call that she was no more.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
That's mom.
no, so the dot, we use the dot. Every cigar I make, it has to be on it. So I sat with the artist. I said, hey, I want to design something very unique art that's just for me. And almost 2.5 years going back and forth. And then when I looked, actually we were at the factory to print the bands. And before they even signed it, said, okay, go ahead, approved everything. And then I just looked at it and I said, I don't like it. Stop it. So my artist was with me. I said, you have to come up with something right now. Changed it. I went downstairs to get some cigars. We were in the upstairs office. I come back. I said, this is what I want. And that was good.
Wow.
I like it.
So
Stands
now,
out.
It's
now,
different. It's
yeah.
different.
So now everything we use, the face is our logo. Inside, everything we use is different. So like SP Red has a red dot, black has a black dot, silver has a silver dot. Antra is designed, is a blue and a pink. That is designed for SIDS Foundation. My first daughter, I lost her to SIDS. So anytime we make Antra, 100% money goes to SIDS Foundation. We do a lot of stuff for St. Jude's Kids. We do a lot of stuff for Dogs Inc.
I
So
love
the
it.
cigar Oreo's Tail. Oreo is my dog. So we call the cigar Oreo's Tail. And anything like butt plug we have, Oreo's Tail. Those cigars, only way you could get it, it has to benefit some charity.
Okay.
So Oreo's Tail, we made it for Dogs Inc. So Dogs Inc., what they do a phenomenal job. So they train a dog, C9 dog, right? And they give it to our severe disabled veteran or severe disabled child, completely, fully trained, absolutely free. To raise each dog costs it about $55 to $60,000.
Wow.
Also, if you're a recipient of that dog, right? What we do, what the foundation does, is they'll give you. So most veterans can afford a lot of stuff.
Right.
So we'll give them lifetime of the food for the dog, lifetime of the care, veterinarian care for the dogs. So these are like personal stuff to me,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And giving is my number one thing. So we donate close to 12 to 15,000 cigars a year. Actually, there's a big box right there. It's going tomorrow to California for charity golf outing.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And you don't hear a lot of these brands doing stuff like giving back. It's always give me.
Well, look, I always said, in my life, especially in my industry, at manufacturer's level, right? There is no one donates more than Carlito Fuente. No one.
Okay.
The amount of stuff he does. I mean, look, what's right is right, right?
Right.
We can't, if you're a piece of shit, I'm going to tell you you're a piece of shit. And to me, I mean, I fear no man. But what's right, you have to also acknowledge it, right?
Absolutely.
So, and just day before yesterday, I was on one of the three girls. One's from, I think, upstate New York. One's from Vegas, and one's from Florida. And they invited me as a guest, and I said same thing. No one in this industry does more than Carlito Fuente family for charity. And I'm a big supporter of Carlito, and nobody at the retail end does more than us.
Wow.
And you don't even have, it's not even advertised.
No, we don't.
wouldn't even know.
Listen.
You don't have to advertise
whatever
everything.
I do,
It's come from the heart.
Listen, whatever I do is between me and my God. I don't do
Yes.
nothing to impress you. I don't do nothing to impress somebody else. None of it means nothing to me. Longest my God knows what I'm doing and how I'm doing, the purpose He put me here, I feel it was just that purpose. Help the one who needs it.
Yep.
That's it.
Straight from the
Listen,
heart. Straight from the
I got
heart.
fucking $8 Crocs on. You follow what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm a humble man.
Humble man. I noticed that just talking to you,
You know?
taking me a tour.
Yep.
It just,
In your energy.
yeah,
Your
it
energy.
just,
you like real-
this is who I am,
Yeah.
right? And here people, like, a lot of times the craziest thing, people come in and we don't have to throw them out. They weed themselves out because none of their energy matches with anybody's here. So it's a great thing. In industry, I'm known as an asshole. If you call somebody and say, hey, I'm going by Sanj's Smoke Shop, 90% of the time they're like, oh, guy's an asshole. Well, you have to ask yourself a question. I'm going to treat you the way you want to be treated. Then I don't give a fuck who you are,
There it is.
right? If you want to be, you can't come into somebody's place and demand what you want. Again, if somebody came in and, even when we have the lounge, only thing, if you come in, you're not a member, come. We don't have no cutting fee. You want espresso, make it. That's a machine there. You want a
Wow.
bottle of water? We don't have any cutting fee, nothing. But you are not going to disrespect my place. If I tell you, hey, you got 3 girls with you, make sure nobody smokes flavor shit in my shop. You do that, oh, guys in the front, if I find I'm throwing you out. I don't give a fuck who you are. So my issues are, be respectful. I go to other people's shop. They treat me like, God. But I still pay for everything, right? I don't want discounts. And they're like, when we come to you, you give us everything. I says, I do not have anyone to answer to. I go to JR Tobacco on 17 because it's on my way home. Entire stop, they won't take my money. I have to fight. They're like, but Sanj, you send it. Just yesterday, I sent like 7, 8 boxes of cigars for the guys, my cigars, right? They're like, you send us so much stuff. I say, I do not have anybody to answer to. You do. Today you have 7 guys in the humidor working. You see me, somebody sees you giving me a cigar, right? One of your colleague don't like you tomorrow, and he's going to call corporate and say, hey, this guy's giving out free cigars. I don't want to be that reason for you to lose your job. So guess what? Money to me is not important. Money means nothing. Pay your way, and that's all there is to it. What I do is my business. I don't expect you to do the same. If I feed you, if you're hungry and I feed you, I don't expect you to feed me.
Right.
That's I expect you to help somebody else you ever see in your path needs and say, be nice. Listen,
Pass
you
it along.
Yeah, you see my birthday, right? Every year. October is my birthday. That's where the name comes in, SP1014. Sanj Patel, 1014 is my birthday. Go back on my social media and Instagram, you see, entire month. All I need, I don't want anything. I'm extremely blessed. I have more than I could handle, right? So I tell people for years, and go back every October, you see it. You want to buy me something, whatever you want to spend on me, first homeless person you see, give it to them.
Wow.
And then I said, if you feed them, take a receipt, tag it, and I'm going to reward you. So we give out box of Open Society. It's $1,800 MSRP box.
Wow.
Then the second guy, we did 10 cigars. Third guy, we did 5 cigars. And the 5 cigar left over, I added 1 from the humidor, and I have 3 homeless guys. I give them 2 cigars each. It's a $90 cigar. So that is my life. So how
That's
do
dope.
you hurt
That's
someone,
dope.
or how do you, compete with someone? There is no competition. There is nothing. You can't shine my shoes. You understand?
Yes.
Like, so to me, it's mind-boggling. Every cigar shop in last 30 years that has opened in New York, New Jersey, mom and pop, they all came out of here. I helped them all. Every shop. You open a shop and you come to me. I want to see people successful.
Man.
I don't want to see people hurt.
Right.
I don't care. What's in my luck, you can't take it from me. So why people are so envious of competition? There's no fucking thing as competition. Competition is when you fucking go to sleep. Do you say I have competition with my wife? I might not wake up. No, right?
No, absolutely not.
So competition is nothing. Any shop, go into any shop, say, hey, son? They're like, yeah. Did he help you open up? They tell you absolutely. I give them product. I give them if they need to design. I give them everything.
Wow.
There are some people fucked me out of product, but that's okay. They got to deal with the man upstairs.
Yep.
Nothing bothers me.
Karma, get them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a saying, right? God may forgive you, but karma's a motherfucker. So only prayers I have is, let me live long enough to watch me buy medicine with that money. That's all I want. I'm not going to, if you smack me, I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to stoop to your level. Otherwise, there is no difference between you and I.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I don't hold grudges, right? Holding grudges is like, I'm angry with you. Holding grudges is like drinking poison and expect you drink a poison and expect me to die.
Holding grudges
That
will
doesn't
eat
work.
you up on the inside.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you. I'm going to drink poison hoping you die. That doesn't work. If you hold a grudge, you're the one tossing and turning in a bed. The person you have grudge against, he's probably sleeping with his nuts in his hands. Right? So it doesn't make any difference.
He's going on about his life.
Absolutely.
He don't even know he got a
don't even-
grudge.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, it's a dumb shit, man,
Wow, that's what's up, man. You got anything? He done gave us so much knowledge. I'm taking all this home. I'm a sponge right now.
Yeah, take the tour.
I'm a sponge. Yeah, we're gonna do the tour. We're gonna get the background.
If
Sign.
you-
Go ahead.
We done here?
Yeah, I'm just want to.
All right.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
You the man.
Thank you very
Sanj,
much.
Sanj Smoke Shop up here in Bloomfield. Again, it's 419 Broad Street. Check it out. Come talk to the guy. Gain some knowledge. There's great conversations all the way around. Until the next time, we gone.
Thank you very much. Good night. God bless. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sanj's Smoke Shop. This is our front where you guys could come grab it. Sorry, it's a mess, but it's cigars. So this is how cigar shop should look like, right? Unfortunately, this is empty. Every single cigar here is at MSRP pricing. And come.
He calls this empty.
Oh, this is empty. So we have all variety of boutique cigars, every single cigar at MSRP pricing, right? This is, do you want to go in the back or do you want to go downstairs? Okay, yeah. So let's finish the floor here. So this is all our cigars. This is where we hang out. This is where we fuck around. This is where all our online magic happens, right? So this is all the online stuff.
I just wanna chill, that's all. Keep a pretty girl sitting in my fancy car.
There's some, this is our, for summer, this is our outdoor. Right now it's mess. There's cigars everywhere. There's 16, 17 pallets worth of cigars in the back. There's basement. These are all the hoodies that they're gonna make for the India next week comes out. So they're not ready yet, but this is what they're gonna do, these hoodies. And this is all cigars. This is all my personal stuff. This is all my personal, these are pallets. Not yet. No, these are just samples. The guy's gonna come and do it. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have downstairs. Close the door. Go straight. I'll take you to basement. So, yeah, every box you see is full of cigars. So everything behind this door, we do not sell it. Nothing is for sale. This is strictly goes to charity to raise money for less fortunate kids, especially animals, kids, and our veterans. So these are all very old cigars. It starts from here. Come downstairs.
I just wanna chill, that's all. Keep a pretty girl sitting in my fancy car. Sunroof open, puffing on my fine cigar.
This is all cigars.
Do this shit tomorrow. I just wanna chill, that's all. Keep a pretty girl sitting in my fancy car. Sunroof open, puffing on my fine cigar.
This is the Oreo shell we made.
From the stoop to the flyest coupe they ever seen.
So there's a picture of my dog, and this was the benefit Dogs Inc. So this is all the cigars all the way down. Everything's very old here, except the stuff we have. And then this is, yeah. No, most of the cigars are older. Yeah, the youngest one is 2010. This is my personal humidor here. This is all very old stuff here. No, it's not humidor. Just storage. This is my personal. So when somebody comes in to get stuff for donation, they're not allowed to come here. This is my personal humidor.
Let's play a while. Turn the whip to freak Nick. Both tops come down. Sip the whiskey, sip the bourbon. What's your potion? And now I get you open as we slow coasting. We switching lanes. The Don and Dame, a classy rain. I've been knighted. Get you excited, hot like a flame. Pluck the ash out the window, cool as the wind blow. She wanna live the fast life. I tell her send slow. She reps the good vibe tribe, never offending them. She starstruck. Pull her bins out, smiles at the envelope.
All right, let's get that picture.